few players in the history of football have managed to combine talent, elegance, and leadership like Zinedine Zidane. The shy boy of Algerian origin who grew up in the suburbs of Marseille became one of the greatest idols in world sport, winning titles, hearts, and leaving moments forever in football's memory. Today, we'll recount the complete journey of Zizou, from his humble childhood to global stardom, encompassing the glories, the controversies, and his successful career as a coach. So stay with me until the end and discover why Zidane is considered a true football legend. At the age of 14, Zidane was discovered by a scout and brought to play in the youth academy of Cannes, a French club. His talent quickly attracted attention, and by the age of 17, he was already making his professional debut. He then transferred to Bordeaux, where he established himself in French football and gained international recognition. But it was in 1996 that his career took a giant leap. Zidane signed with Juventus in Italy. With Juve, he won national titles, reached 2 Champions League finals, and established himself as one of the best midfielders in the world. If Zidane already shone at club level, he became a lifelong legend with the French national team. The 1998 World Cup, held in France, was the stage for his consecration. In the final against the mighty Brazil of Ronaldo, Rivaldo, and Cafu, Zidane scored 2 headers and led Les Bleus to their first world title. He became a national hero, a true symbol of pride for multicultural France. 2 years later, in 2000, Zidane shone again, being named the best player at the European Championship, which France won. In a short time, the boy from humble origins had become a global icon, admired not only for his technique but also for his composure and intelligence on the field. In 2001, Zidane starred in one of the biggest transfers of the era. He was sold by Juventus to Real Madrid for €77 million, a record for that period. At the Spanish club, he was part of the famous Galacticos team, alongside names like Ronaldo Fenomeno, Figo, and Roberto Carlos. And it was at Real Madrid that he experienced one of the most memorable moments of his career, the 2002 Champions League final against Bayer Leverkusen. Zidane scored one of the most beautiful goals in the history of the tournament, a legendary left-footed volley that is still remembered today as a work of art. With Real Madrid, he won the Champions League and domestic league titles, and cemented his reputation as a decisive and elegant player. Zidane's career had an ending as dramatic as it was glorious. At the 2006 World Cup, at 34 and close to retirement, he led France to the final against Italy. During the tournament, he put on a show against Brazil in the quarterfinals, in one of the most memorable performances of his career. But the final was marked by a controversial episode. After a provocation from Marco Materazzi, Zidane headbutted the Italian defender and was sent off. France ended up losing on penalties, and that gesture became one of the most iconic and debated moments in football history. Despite the controversy, Zidane was named the World Cup's best player, proving that his genius on the field spoke louder. After retiring as a player, Zidane began his career as a coach. He took over at Real Madrid in 2016 and, surprising many, achieved historic feats, leading the club to 3 consecutive Champions League titles, an unprecedented achievement in the modern era. His calm demeanor, respect in the locker room, and tactical vision demonstrated that Zidane was not only a genius with the ball at his feet, but also off the field. With this, his legend only grew even greater. Zinedine Zidane's story is proof that talent, dedication, and passion can transform lives. From street urchin of Marseille to hero of France, from brilliant star to multi-champion coach, Zidane left his lasting mark on world football. An elegant, decisive, and unforgettable player, remembered as much for his magical moves as for his controversial moments. And now I want to hear from you. What do you think is the most memorable moment of Zidane's career? Leave a comment, like the video if you enjoyed this story, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more content about the greatest stars in world football. See you next time.